How would you define malicious traffic?
So malicious traffic, what our system does is it understands differences from normal. Our system looks across millions of users and API calls and builds a baseline of what's normal for any given environment. What's the sequence in which they're called? What's the normal amount of data that comes back? Where are they, where's traffic coming from? And we do this across hundreds and hundreds of attributes. So the first thing you're doing is just discerning different. What is different? But you can't decide that that's malicious right away. If there's one thing that's off, we don't flag that. We don't see that. Somebody probably just made an error. This API call always gets an email. This was not an email. Okay, but that was just somebody filling out a form incorrectly, and they'll fill out an email the next go around, and the form will get accepted. What you're looking for is a pattern of malicious activity. So you're looking for constantly going in a different order, or I'm going to invoke that same API call and I'm going to change this attribute. So we're tracking hundreds of attributes over time to distill what's normal and what's not. And it isn't just the occasionally different activity, it's the pattern of activity over time. So this person repeated the same API call, but they're manipulating that API call in a different way each time. That's the kind of thing that adds up to this looks like an attack. And what we do typically with our customers is that they want the assurance that our algorithms are right? That's valid. So what they tend to do is they want to validate that, and they want to look at what's happening and the fingerprint that we're developing for every attacker. So they indeed will look at what our ML algorithms have uncovered, and they'll say, yes, this is an attack, and here's the control mechanism to put in place. Over time, and not very much time, they will come to trust that we are recognizing this kind of attack accurately, and then they'll set it to just be automatic so that they don't have to pay any attention to it. So what constitutes malicious begins with what is different, and then looking at the aspect of, this should not have 1,000 records returned. It's always just returning one record, but somebody manipulated the API call to pull back 1,000 records instead of one. So that's the kind of thing that we're tracking, and our system automatically buckets the malicious from the overall traffic. And that's where we're getting that statistic.